Hello, you're with Jono and I'm wishing everyone peace, love and fun. Welcome to phase 2 of the house. So it's been a year since the last video and a lot has changed. I don't have a couch, I have South Park stuff there, so well, let's start from the beginning. So as soon as you walk in, you've got Shrek up here, some more Shrek stuff, then you've got Axe Cop. Goes into some Family Guy and into Simpsons, one of the best shows ever of our generation. I know one might be thinking, wow, how does he have all this stuff? Basically 90% of everything you see is second-hand and off marketplace, like those Sequest DSVs. I think it was like 150 for the whole set. I was like, what? And then yeah, I go op shopping, marketplace. And it's amazing what you find for like $2, $5. Like people will spend $50 on something and then sell it for $5. And then I'm like, yeah, alright, I'll take that. You've got your new Power Rangers and you got your old school Power Rangers. I've got some more carded stuff up there, changed that. Got my Crash Test dummies. And now I've moved all my He-Man into this old aquarium because you can see into the back of the castles. That's some new He-Man. There's the South Park. I've taken out my couch. Put all my South Park stuff there. My Avatar collection is growing. I absolutely love Avatar. It's one of the best animated series or series ever. I suggest everyone should watch it at least once. Some Gravity Falls. Actually got more Gravity Falls over here. And Happy Tree Friends. And I've moved all my Spider-Man and Marvel in here. So this is the Spider-Man villains where we've got the Lizard, Doc Ock, Kingpin, Tombstone, Scorpion, Kraven, Electro, Mysterio, Shocker, Rhino, Sandman, Vulture, Hobgoblin, the Green Goblin, into some Carnage and Anti-Venom, then into some Venom. I've got all my Spider-Man I've moved in here now, and I've hung it because I run out of room, but it works. I've got Miles and Gwen, Spider-Woman, my Spider-Man freaked out, more Spider-Man. More Spider-Man. So yeah, so everything you see is like, yeah, off marketplace. Some more Spider-Man, more Venom, Punisher, Daredevil, Elektra, Thanos, some gauntlets, into Captain Marvel. I've just dropped something. Into Guardians of the Galaxy. Groot, Rocket, and some extras because I had to move all the Marvel that was in that back wall is now everywhere because look how much Iron Man I have. There is so much Iron Man. And there's Hulkbusters, more Iron Man. And more because I didn't put him over there was that much. Then you got when he was Iron Patriot, War Machine, some Inhumans, a Sign, Stanley Pop, Ghost Rider, then goes into the Hulk. There is a lot of Hulk. Then 4. aliens, some Loki, more Hulk, the Black Panther, more Hulk but Red Hulk, She-Hulk, some random villains, some Red Skull, Scarlet Witch, Vision, Ultron, Crossbone, and you got your Winter Soldier, Taskmaster, Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Agent Carter, and Nova. Some more villains up there, Murdoch, Doctor Strange, and you've got Ant-Man and the Wasp. Then you got Rodan and Hawkeye, and Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Agent Coulson, Nick Fury. You got your Falcon. There's Captain America, then Captain America. And then I had to move all my X-Men in here. So I've got my X-Men starting up here. And you got Beast and Colossus, Professor X, Magneto, more Magneto with Storm, with an Onslaught, and then a Rogue is one of my favorite X-Men, because Gambit is my #1 favorite X-Men, and since I like him, I'll tell you who my favorite villain is later. Then we've got Cyclops, Archangel, more Cyclops, and Jean Grey. You got Nightcrawler, Cyclops, some Lone Star, some Kitty Pryde, some Apocalypse with that big Apocalypse, some Dark Phoenix, some Blob, Omega Red, some Magic, some other ones, Sentinels, then we've got Wolverine, Sabretooth. Let's go down there. More Wolverine. Into Deadpool. Some Gwenpool. More Deadpool, which is awesome. Big fan of Deadpool. There's Emma Frost, that goes into Mystique, and the Juggernaut, who is my favourite villain of the X-Men. Then we've got Doctor Doom, some Skrulls, and then we've got Galactus with the Silver Surfer, some Human Torch, then Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, and all the things. And I've got all this carded Fantastic Four and X-Men there that I've moved there now. And in here only a few changes, basically the same, but I've got Gumby up there, Chicken Run, Shaun the Sheep, your Wallace and Gromit and Dilbert, then some Anime Attack of Titan, some Academic Hero, some Bleach, some of that dude, Naruto, Sasuke, more Naruto, a fair bit of Naruto. Then I've got Rick and Morty. I've just put that one together because that's what old He-Man was. More Rick and Morty, Ghostbusters, some Nickelodeon, Rugrats, Ren and Stimpy, Are Real Monsters, SpongeBob SquarePants. Then it goes into Ben 10. Some Thundercats. Some Casper, Old School, Popeye, some Inspector Gadget, some Jetsons with some Flintstones, some Bravest Warriors. It was an awesome show. Say people who did Adventure Time, watch Bravest Warriors if you haven't seen it. There's the Adventure Time. There's the Scooby-Doo, some Tom and Jerry, with some Powerpuff Girls, some regular show, and then just some more Cartoon Network, old school, Johnny Bravo, Ed, Ed and Eddie, Dexter, Cow and Chicken, Cow with the Cowardly Dog, and Ferb, and then Gumball, then you've got Garfield, Mighty Ducks, Max Steel, Speed Racer, Ultraman, some Zoids, some Astro Boy, some Battlestar, some Old Small Soldiers, some original Space Jam, some Goosebumps. Then you've got robots over here from your Beast Wars. Then Z-Bots, which go into more robots. And then the movie Robots. Then there's the preschool Transformers, my first Transformers. Then these are all Decepticons. So this will be the last time we'll see this like this, because as many Transformers as I've got about this and probably more in boxes that need a new home, and I've run out of room. So I'm going to move all this to the pool table eventually. My G1s. And some originals. Some more original G1s. Autobots. And there's the new Transformers. Then you've got, well, I'll do Voltron first, but then you've got, look at that. All Optimus, Bumblebee, more Optimus, Bumblebee, then Megatron and Starscream, some robots, and yes, you had something fall down. Sometimes that happens. It's a very hot day, so yes, there's a lot falling down today. Here is Dragon Ball Z, some Goku, Vegeta, some Frieza, some Piccolo, and old Sub-Zero. Got more of him outside. You've finally got a gaming section now. Some One Piece, some Sword Art Line, some randoms. More One Piece. And more Dragon Ball Z. I'll have to move all my anime. The next room in the guest room is the DVD room, so they're all DVDs. And then I've moved more anime here. There'll be Avon, Sailor Moon, and some more randoms. Then I've got some in these cabinets that I'm still just sorting, getting through. Here is my bathroom, where I've got all these fish and all that. I eventually plan to build a shelf there because I've got so many more rubber ducks than those rubber ducks. But that's coming soon. I've got my Alien vs Predator. We're going to have to move this because it's too cramped at the moment, I think. And then I've got other things I'm going to put in here. The house is always changing. Yeah, comment on what you've noticed changed. And as well, if you want me to put more time into one thing, I'm pretty much going through everything really quick. Here's my RoboCop, my Terminator, and more Terminator. They got Stranger Things, and then just a whole bunch of pops along the top. Then that goes into Buffy and Angel, which I loved growing up as a kid. It was one of my favorite shows. Then we've got some old A-Team, Office, Big Bang, some randoms, some Always Sunny in Philadelphia, some Fonz, some Rocky. There's the toilet. There's that. So you've got the turds, then you can find Wally when you're sitting on the toilet. And then you've got these poos. And then a whole bunch of toilets because you're on the toilet. There's some randoms, some Robo, some Napoleon Dynamite. Then we've got outside that I've just done. So this is the new part that I've just put up for a bit. So all my gaming is out. So we've got Sonic, we've got Dr. Robotnik, Amy, and then you got Shadow and Sonic. More Sonic. Then you got some Tails, some Knuckles, and then you've got Nintendo. Some more, there's some Mario, some Luigi and the princesses, some Donkey Kong and Yoshi, some Kirby, some Zelda, then some Space Invaders, Soul Reaver, Banjo-Kazooie, then some Pac-Man. Then we've got Mortal Kombat, Scorpio goes on. Then we've got some Street Fighter, some more Street Fighter, some Mega Man and Mega Man, Crash Bandicoot, some more gaming things like StarCraft, World of Warcraft, and there's some more in there that you can't really see. It's very hard looking. Then just a random cabinet of Hello Kitty, because I needed to put Hello Kitty somewhere, so I put it next to the Pokemon. Then we've got a whole bunch of Pokemon. They're the newer ones, and then there's more of your old school ones, Mewtwo. Then you've got your Pikachu, because there's a lot of Pikachu. I like the Beefcake Pikachu. Then you've got all that. So all those cost me $30, the whole box of them. I know, at a garage sale. Then there's Roblox. And a lot of Minecraft. I have to sort through that. I've got a lot more that I've got to get through. Then you've got some Resident Evil, some Overwatch, some Witcher, some Cuphead, the Piggy, the Fallout. Then I've just got random skeletons there because I just needed to put something there. So I figured skeletons, because I had Skeleton Warriors there. Then I've got all my Captain Planet, Toxic Crusaders, Biker Mice from Mars. Then I've got Halo all up here. God of War. And then some Kingdom Hearts. And I've got Tomb Raider. A lot of Tomb Raider, not the best cabinets, but Gear of War. Sorry about the reflection, not the best. Some Bucky Barnes. Some Buddy Christ, and just some other gaming statues that I've gotten over the time, like nothing, some Far Cry, some Earthworm Jim, some Crazy Taxi. Then I've got my M&M collection. It used to be in the kitchen, now it's here. Some more gaming things and some randoms. And I've got some Hellboy. Then I've got Friday Night at Freddy's. That one's I'm gonna fill that. And I've got all Skylanders. Into Fortnite. That goes into Final Fantasy and Final Fantasy 7, which is one of my favorite games of all time. Then it goes into Assassin's Creed. And that takes us inside to Widget and some random, some dragonflies from the 90s, the Matrix, Thunderbirds Are Go, Robotech, Lost in Space. Then I've got an alien section of just a whole bunch of alien stuff. And then Battlestar Atlantis, Stargate, the original Stargate figures, Starship Troopers, Men in Black, and there's some randoms I've got to change. There's some Avatar, some Star Trek, got a fair bit. Then you got Firefly, which is an awesome show, underrated. Yeah, X-Files, then Doctor Who. following now into the Star Wars. We've got R2-D2, C-3PO, some Jawas, some Tusken Raiders, some Lando, some Pig Guards, some Boba Fett, and Jar Jar. And we've got Yoda with some clone troopers, Han, Chewie. And you got Luke, Leia, Jar Jar, some pilots, and Obi-Wan, and some Jedis. With Anakin and the Emperor, Grievous, some special troopers, some stormtroopers, some Darth Maul, which is one of the best Star Wars characters ever. And wonder they brought him back. My Vader section, because there is a lot of Vader. And some Dooku, and some villains, and some droids, and some rebels, some Rogue One, whole bunch of Star Wars guns, and just more Star Wars stuff. Some Hoth, a whole bunch of big ones, but not like these big ones, because we've got the life-size Jar Jar and the life-size Darth Maul. Also got Street Sharks down here. And just a wall of heads, because why not? Like I said, they're $5, $10. Why not? You got Extreme Dinosaurs. Those are War Planets. Mighty Max. More Mighty Max. And another layer of Mighty Max. Now remember someone saying I didn't have Batman last video. This is now DC Alley. And here is all the Batman. So I had a lot of Batman, too much Batman. So I've just done all this temp for now. Gordon. I just need to get better shelves. Like I said, I have a lot of Batman. So I hope that this is enough Batman to be suffice to that person who commented. There's Batgirl, Robin, more Robin. Then we're going into Lex Luthor. There's always some Supergirl, Superman, Wonder Woman, more Wonder Woman, Superman. Black Canary Superman, there's a big Superman, and some Wonder Woman, some Stargirl, then we get into Aquaman, Starlight, some Green Lantern, the Flash, and Teen Titan. More DC heroes, some Green Arrow, some Atom. Then we got Shazam and Black Adam. Then vehicles, some carded stuff, a lot of Batman vehicles. A lot of vehicles. We got DC villains, some Darkseid in there, some Killer Croc. And Brainiac, and Shark. Then we got Batman villains. We got Bane, Scarecrow, Mr. Freeze, the Riddler, Catwoman, Two-Face, the Man-Bat, Penguin, Clayface, some Harley Quinn, and Joker. And there is a lot of Joker and Harley Quinn. And then my favorite one is Poison Ivy. And that's DC Alley. Now I've got dragons and knights up here that I'm just still working on, but it's been a year since the video, so I figured I might as well get it done. So I've got more to add to this, but there's wizards and fairies, some 300 and Spartan stuff that goes out into Lord of the Rings. With my Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts, because there is a lot of Harry Potter, and that's my biggest pop. That Harry Potter pop is a massive pop. And there's big Harry Potter. There's some Lego big bits, and we've got my Game of Thrones. That goes into Godzilla versus King Kong. A very big Kong. I've got Hercules and Xena and Tarzan. So comment on what you remember, what's your best, and if you want me to do a video, there's some Zorro, some Westworld, some Robin Hood, some Dick Tracy, some Indiana Jones, some Conan, some ninjas, some Bruce Lee. Here are some Dino Riders, which were my favorite toy growing up as a kid. A lot of the ones in there are mine, like that one and a few others, and I've gained some more over the time. Then we've got Who Framed Roger Rabbit, some old dinosaurs, this Rabbitoh stuff, Smurfs, the old school ones, going into the new Smurfs and Papa Smurfs and Mrs. Smurfette, sorry, vehicles. Then I've got here my Ninja Turtles, and a lot of these ones in the cabinet are the OG original ones, sorry for the reflection. And we've got Splinter, some Casey Jones, some April O'Neil, that bunny. But then here we've got, Virtual Time, Leo and Raph. Then we've got Donatello and Michelangelo. Oh, he's fallen. Then we've got some villains like the Rat, the Foot Soldiers, Technodrome, Bebop and Rocksteady. Then the Shredder. And then those new villains and the rest. Then we've got over here this OK shelf that I thought was pretty cool. It was $2.20 on Marketplace. I was like, why not? We got a Mr. Weedy I got from an op shop, and these are all like some promotional stuff, like Louis the Fly, Fruit Chocolate. These are Aussies, Ovaltine. Then there's some American. There's a Gobble Hobble Frisbee, the Domino Puppet, a Maltesers stuff, Nesquik, Freddo, Kinder. Those are some lollipop things. Hog Breast Cafe, the Cheetah Dude, the Energizer, that Jack Dude, the Buddy. Then we got Pets Life. What's that? Kung Fu Panda, Hotel Transylvania, some Madagascar stuff, and some penguins and some big ones of them. Then we've got the Minions, so some villains, then the girls, then Gru, then a lot of Minions. A lot of Minions. Then we've got Ice Age, Mr. Peabody, Over the Hedge, some Tintin, then some Trolls, the new Trolls, and then the old school Trolls. Some punk ones. The warrior ones. I actually had that one as a kid. Some more trolls. Then we get to the Disney section, which might as well just start here. We've got Pluto, Donald Duck, Daisy, Goofy, Mickey Mouse. Sorry, I have to redo Mickey Mouse, a bit of it fell, so that's why it looks a bit messy. Minnie Mouse, then we've got Tigger with Eeyore Piglet, and then there's a lot of Boo. A lot of Boo. But not as much as Buzz, so this is the Buzz. And then more Buzz. And then there's Woody. And that's it for Woody. You can understand why he was upset. Then the dinosaur, there's some Jessie, Slinky, some other Toy Story characters. The aliens, the bad dude, the Incredibles. We should fix that. More Incredibles. Some Wally and some Brave, some Wreck-It Ralph, some Mona. Then you've got back there, can't really see, Monsters Inc. Some Lilo Stitch, some Pocahontas, some Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs with Beauty and the Beast. And all Bella, because there's a lot of Bella. Then you've got Cinderella, some Sleeping Beauty, some Rapunzel. Then you've got Notre Dame, Tailspin, DuckTales, Rescue Rangers, 101 Dalmatians, Mulan, Alice in Wonderland, Frog Princess, and that villain, I forget what that villain's name is. Lady and the Tramp, Aristocrats, Bambi, Atlantis, Emperor's New Groove. I love the Emperor's New Groove. Zootopia, Penguins. Then we've got Tinkerbell with Peter Pan, some Hercules, Tarzan, Jungle Book, Hero 6, which is an underrated movie. I really like that. Then you've got your Finding Nemo, your Little Mermaid and Little Mermaid, then Jasmine and Aladdin and the Genie and Apu and the rest. Then you've got your Frozen, your Olaf, because there is a lot of Frozen. Then we've got your Bugs Life, your Inside Out, and then Planes. That goes to Cars because there's a lot of Cars. And then Lion King. And we've already seen that. That's the Lego thing. And that is the house. Thank you for watching. Comment what you noticed different from the last time. And yeah, excited about phase 3.